So this is the first bit of the build process. As you can see, I'm measuring I believe this was the air chamber. We used just one singular piece, just kind of cut it in half. Half would be the air chamber, the other half would be the barrel. I tried measuring it and making it a nice even length, but in the end, the air chamber was a lot smaller than the barrel, even though I measured. Very important, as I did not do to measure accurately so that it comes out how you want it. Here I kind of broke the bandsaw, or I didn't break it, but the blade came off, so we had to fix it real quick. And we're all good to go. You'll notice in the video a lot of times after I cut a piece, I run my fingers really quickly around the end that I cut. It's because when you cut PVC piping, at least, it creates a lot of these burrs, which are like some people refer to as the fuzzy parts on the ends, and if you don't remove those, then you won't be able to get a solid seal when you glue it. When you glue the pieces together, so you want to make sure that you remove those. Here I was using what's called plumbing tape to try and seal up some threads that we were using. We ended up not using them at the end because I did not thread the actual hole that I was putting the threaded piece into, so that did not work. Here again, I'm just making sure to do like little test fits, make sure everything fits together, make sure everything's the right length. And it's very important to do this before you glue everything together. I did it probably like 3 times, because if you don't do it before you glue everything together, then you're most likely going to forget something or put something on backwards that you thought was the other way. And once you use the PVC cement, there's a practically 0% chance that you're going to be able to do it. And here I was trying to cut out a little cross piece to help support the chamber between the air barrel, or not the air barrel, the barrel. We ended up not using it at the end though. Here you can see I was trying to disassemble a barbecue lighter, because in a barbecue lighter behind the trigger there's this plastic housing that contains a crystal, and when you compress this very specific crystal, it generates an electric charge, which is what is used to ignite the barbecue lighter. And we were trying to use that little system to ignite our cannon, because we were going to bug spray into it, and then ignite the bug spray, which is going to create an explosive force. Ended up not working, as you can very soon see here. Yep, we were doing some test runs with the plastic bottle, filling it up, trying to ignite it. The ignition was not working. I don't know why exactly, but we decided to dismantle a bike inner tube. After that, we decided to take the valve out of that and try and use it for our cannon. So at this point, it is now becoming an air cannon, no longer a combustion cannon. Here we were going to, let's see, here we are drilling a hole into the side of the air chamber to try and put the bike valve there. Now the way that we were doing it, we weren't really able to glue it. So what we ended up doing was cutting some of the rubber off of the bike inner tube and using that to create a gasket so that we could create an airtight seal around the valve. This did not work in the end. Here I am, I'm just cutting out like a rectangular hole in a wooden block so that we have something to hit the valve into the hole. Alright, here we thought the cannon was finished, so we were going to do a pressure test, make sure the chamber was holding, and we soon discovered that the holes that we thought we filled were just letting out tons of air. They were not filled at all. So we kind of had to ditch that plan. We decided to try and continue with that with some Flex Seal instead. And here you can see Alex Williams. He was trying to break out of zip ties behind his back using my Leatherman multi-tool. Under 5 minutes, he got it in, I think, 4.5 minutes. Now, granted, he probably could have done it less if he knew the tool. I tried it as well, and you can see I got it out in about 14 seconds. Obviously a lot quicker, but that's probably just because I knew the tool. As I mentioned before, using Flex Seal, here you can see I'm just kind of spraying the whole area with Flex Seal to try and seal it up, and then we're just going to let it sit overnight and test in the morning. Okay, this is the first inaugural test, or inaugural means first, so this is an inaugural test of the air cannon. We're doing a dry one first. So first, let's, I guess just go really slow and just listen for any air leaks. And then if it feels good, then we'll just like look away 20, 40, 60. Okay.
Yeah. How much pressure do you want in here?
That was at 40.
Yep.
Get it to 40 and let's see how slowly it goes down. Perfect. Okay, so we're definitely gonna wanna
Block that.
block that. Well, get back up to 40 and then we'll just launch it. See what it does. Alright. First test, 40 PSI.
Oh. It works.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Ouch, I heard. Uh-huh.
You're just excited on your own air cannon. It works! Oh my god.
Oh.
And that was with a leak too.
Yeah, and it was only at 40. You can pull that up to 100.
How well do you think my super glue is pretty strong? Could work. Just fill that whole thing up. Or because what that does is it melts it a little bit.
Yeah,
So we can try and melt it slightly.
that could work.
Alright, let's pump it back up, and then I'll put like a Sharpie mark right where it is. Okay, so it works. We're gonna take a brief break and try and fix the air leak, and then we'll be... Okay, we've supposedly now filled the hole, and we're gonna test at 40 PSI again. Alright, good to go. Found a second hole. We're gonna seal this one real quick as well.
It's not losing any pressure though.
That's because my thumb's on it.
No.
If I take it off, it's gonna lose it a little quicker.
Yeah. Alright, let's blast it.
Alright. Are you gonna put the cone in there just for fun?
Without the ball.
Yeah. Alright, last test.
50. Let's take it.
About 48 PSI. Stopper in place. Firing. Alright, we're gonna fill the second hole. Alright, we're starting test 3. We filled 2 holes. Should theoretically be able to keep increasing the pressure. 100 psi. Wait, it's right up here. I think. Wait, no. Oh, it filled you.
Maybe 100 if I push it back in.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go over the whole thing?
Yeah, let's do that. All right.
Releasing it at 100.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull this off. We're gonna go mobile.
You can go mobile.
Did we lose all our pressure? Oh wait, no, it's because I disconnected. It wasn't making any noise at 80, so it's gonna go down to at least 80.
Yeah.
Wanna snag the GoPro?
Huh? We're taking it with us?
Yeah.
What is
Alright, so we're going mobile. We have the stopper and the PetSmart tennis ball, or rubber ball. We're at probably, I think 90 maybe now,
Yeah.
at least. Okay. 90 psi, firing ball. 3, 2, 1. Get a cannon.